Hello world, Jennifer here. Was looking to get some unique machining done where I needed a divide head. I knew there was a divide head in all the old machinery stuff, and I didn't know how many parts of it and other things that I had. So after finding the actual divide head itself, I was able to find a good label. I found its manufacturing label. And after I knew what I was looking for, because I went and found on the internet from 1951 some directions and sales literature for it, which have turned out to be very interesting. And part of where I believe it was sold up in Connecticut was actually right down the street, or about an hour away from where I used to live up in Connecticut. It's a Ellis tool and Ellis dividing head from the Ellis and Lawyer Tool Manufacturing Company in someplace, California. Some of the paperwork I found on the internet goes back all the way to 1945. I don't believe the company exists anymore today, so this is going to be a vintage machinery video of restoring the divide head, hopefully back to its previous glory. And I found that it had the divide head itself on a straight base. I have a swivel base, I have a tailstock, I have a total of 3 divide plates for it to divide anything from 1 to 400 on it, depending on which plate I use and how the holes are set up. It is 40 to 1. I'll put a link in the description to the website where I found the manuals if you're more interested in a little more in-depth about the divide head, what it does and how it does it. It's all there. Right now I've got some rust on some machine surfaces that need to clean up because it has sat for I don't know how many years. It is absolutely filthy. So I was going to get out the degreaser, and right now I found the lock for it. It's unlocked, but it's not froze up, but everything is so filthy, dirty, and has sat probably for the last 40 years and done nothing, so everything has become, any grease or oil on it has become so crusty that it needs to be cleaned up. So here comes was going to throw you into time lapse of disassembling the actual divide head, and we'll get you some updates here as I go through it and figure it out myself of how it works, if there is any problems with it. I don't think it doesn't look that overly used. So I'll convert you over to time-lapse here. I'm hoping to do a little voiceover on the time-lapse to keep you up to speed on what was going on. I'm still in search of somebody to do some music for me throughout some time-lapse. If I do, I haven't done a time-lapse in a while. And let's get this thing going.
Alright, helmet cam time. Alright, the main shaft that goes through is, I don't want to say froze up, but it's doesn't want to spin in there. So here in the basement in the vise, we got it viced up. Got a machine surfaced on this side, so we got the rag to protect the machine surface. I got one of these rings, locking rings. I love these. A lot of my old machinery has these locking rings. I got the Allen set. It's a split, so the lock is loosened, and I've made tools to take these out before, but we'll see. Try to keep a good angle on what's going on here. So what I usually do to try to first undo these, put in two of my center punches, and we try to just hold those in place and see if this will either come loose like that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, that worked. I liked how that worked. Now I just have to be careful that this does not fall out. Yeah, see you later. I'll pick you up in a minute. Alright. Let's head back up to the regular bench. Check out the helmet cam video and take it from there. Alright.
Good morning. Next day, we've lost our sun. It's gone to rain. That's why the pullover. It's gotten a little chilly here. Getting back to the job at hand. Yesterday we broke it all down to just the main, what's left. There's nothing but the main body. The center shaft that goes through main body seems to be locked up for some reason. I can't get it to turn. As you saw on the helmet cam, we got the nut loose, and I checked my exploded view, and the shaft should drop out, I hope. I'm just going to take it apart the rest of the way. Plan worked pretty good. Now taking that, let's see here. I got the plastic hammer also, so that we're a little bit lighter on things. And see. Alright. Yeah, it just still doesn't want to come out of there, doesn't want to do anything. Hoping the plastic hammer would take care of business. And what shows this in this direction. Okay, yeah, that does. It shows everything on the left side. Let's give her a little knock here with the brass hammer. Yeah, there we're coming out. That's what it took. A little bit of extra effort with the brass hammer. Alright, let's put the ring back on. Not screw up the threads. I soaked it pretty good last night with penetrating oil. That didn't seem to help much. But we seem to be moving. Well, that's where we are. Alright. Alright, may have had a bit of success after working at it for a while, enough juice in it. It's finally started to loosen up, and the sun's decided to come out, so life is extra good with stuff. Alright, it actually wants to turn. That's a miracle. Yeah, it's actually starting to get loosened up. So found myself another piece of wood small enough to fit in the hole to keep pushing it out. I don't know how much you can see here. Move some other junk out the way so you can see more here. You can see, I'm hoping you can see that the shaft is starting to come out. Yep, I actually got back into turning, which is a good thing. Got that loosened up. Still like to get it the rest way out to get, yeah, I can see all the brown nasty oil and stuff that's all been set up. Figure out if the lock for it is froze up and how that works, because yeah, that's on a sleeve. That's on a sleeve. Yeah, there's a sleeve. There's that. Yeah, that side there has that sleeve. There's the keyway that I can see in there. Yeah, there's that. All right. Let's see if we can take our piece of wood here and oh, look at that. Hey. All right. Yeah, there's our little slug for our pew that stinks like that nasty old grease. Yeah, there's our brass slug for the lock. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Hey, one bronze gear. Yeah, all covered in nasty. Yep, alright, success. Yeah, enough juice finally. Got that. Alright, yeah, that's what I can do. Well, there's a counter bore on the inside where the brass slug will go for the locking screw. Like that. Shaft here looks undamaged, in good shape, no rust. Nice keyway for my bronze gear. Oh yeah, like that machine work out of the 40s and 50s. All right. Please like, subscribe, leave comments. Let you know as much as I can about this divide head. And like I said, I'll leave a link in the description for the directions for it that I found. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.